Okay, let's dive in. We are taking a deep look at a huge institutional overhaul, one that's, well, fundamentally changing how students get their course materials, how they study, and maybe most importantly, how they gain the skills they actually need for the modern job market. If you're a student or you're supporting one, this deep dive is basically your shortcut to understanding a really, really big and beneficial shift happening in higher education.
Yeah.
Our focus today is Boston City campus. Starting in semester A 2026, they are rolling out a complete, a non-negotiable transition for all of their higher education students. They're moving completely away from physical textbooks to a digital model they're calling Textbooks Plus.
And what's so fascinating here is that this is not just about replacing paper with a PDF on a screen. Not at all. Textbooks Plus is, it's a whole institutional upgrade. It's the prescribed books, yes, but it's also a full suite of smart study tools built right in, plus immediate access to this massive expanded digital library.
All bundled together.
All bundled together. So our mission today is really to unpack why this shift is such a profound win for you, the student. We're looking at the inclusivity, the efficiency, and the career skills that are just embedded in this new model.
And the scale of this is important, right?
It's critical to understand Boston City campus is, right now, the only institution in South Africa providing this kind of advanced digital offering. We're talking over 1 million titles to every single higher education student. This isn't some premium add-on. This is the new standard.
So let's get into the sources and uncover why this is such a major upgrade for you. And we have to start where every conversation about education really begins, and that's the cost.
Always.
Yeah. When an institution announces something this big, the first thought is always, okay, how much extra is this new digital toy going to cost me? So just get the financial logistics out of the way first. The key detail here is, frankly, fantastic. The Textbooks Plus model, so that's the digital books and all those smart study tools, they are still fully covered by the existing tuition fees.
That's the headline.
There is absolutely no additional cost being passed on to the student for this.
And that no additional cost part, it actually extends way beyond just your required textbooks. The institution is also rolling out a major simultaneous library upgrade. So students are getting access to this truly staggering digital library. Over 1 million plus titles across more than 900 disciplines.
Hang on, let's pause on that. 1 million titles. That's an enormous expansion. You're going from what might have been a small physical reference section to a global library.
It's a quantum leap.
Is there any kind of cost increase tied to that, a bigger library fee?
No, and that's the defining point here. That massive expansion comes at absolutely no extra cost.
Yeah.
Library fees for 2026 are staying exactly the same, even while the resource pool has just exploded.
So for the same price, you're getting exponentially more resources.
You're basically getting a global research hub for the price of a local library card.
I think that commitment, scale without raising fees, that's what really makes this more than just a format change. But okay, let's move from money to time, which is just as valuable for a student.
Absolutely.
Think about the old way.
Yeah.
You're waiting for books to be in stock, dealing with shipping delays, standing in queues.
Or finding out your book is sold out. It's a huge source of stress.
That whole process is now just gone.
Exactly. The access is built for speed. It's immediate. From day one of the semester, or even instantly if you're a late registration, you have access. All you need is your student credentials. It just works.
Which means no more falling behind in week 1 because your textbook hasn't arrived.
It completely removes that barrier. It's a huge boost to academic efficiency right from the start.
Okay, let's shift to the practical daily benefits. How does this actually improve the process of learning? I know a lot of listeners are thinking, but I love the feel of a real book. I don't want to carry a laptop everywhere.
That's a fair point and a common one. But the system is designed to use the device you already carry, your phone.
So no more lugging around 5 heavy textbooks.
Exactly. Your entire library, the prescribed books A&D, that 1 million title research library, is right there on your smartphone, your tablet, your laptop, whatever you have with you. The library follows you, not the other way around.
Okay, convenience is one thing, but what about the actual study tools? We're talking about habits people have built for years. Highlighting, scribbling in the margins, sticky notes everywhere. Does digital really improve on that?
Oh, it transforms it. It's so much smarter. Let's just take highlighting. On the platform, you can use multiple colors, so you can code your notes green for definitions, yellow for key arguments, blue for examples, all in the same paragraph if you want.
So it's organized.
It's organized, it's searchable, and it's all saved centrally. No more lost sticky notes, no more trying to read your own handwriting from 3 weeks ago.
And what if I'm switching devices? Say I'm reading on my phone on the way to campus. Then I open my laptop. Do I lose my place? Do I lose my notes?
Nope. Seamless cross-platform syncing. This is key. Your progress, your notes, your highlights, they all sync instantly across all your devices the moment you log in. You pick up exactly where you left off.
I'm glad you brought up devices. Is this one of those things that requires a brand new, expensive laptop to run properly?
Not at all. It's built for accessibility. It works on pretty much any device through a web browser or an app. Windows, Mac OS, Android, iOS. It doesn't need high-end specs. They've removed that barrier.
Okay, but let's talk about the big one. The elephant in the digital room, internet. Data is expensive. Wi-Fi isn't always reliable. Am I going to burn through data every time I want to study?
That's probably the most critical question, and they have a very direct answer. No. You do not need data or Wi-Fi to study your books once they're downloaded. All the platforms have a fully functional offline mode.
So how does that work?
You use a stable connection, say at a Boston Support Center or a public library, to download your textbooks. Once they're on your device, you can read, highlight, annotate, do everything completely offline.
And your notes just sync up later.
The next time you connect to the internet, everything syncs to the cloud. It means you can study literally anywhere, on a bus, in a park, during load shedding, regardless of your connection.
That offline feature makes it truly equitable.
Okay, let's move from logistics to the academic payoff. How does Textbooks Plus actually make your assignments better?
This is where the tech really starts to pay off in your marks. Think about doing research. In a physical book, if you need to find one specific term, you're flipping through the index, skimming chapters.
Right.
It takes minutes.
Or you just give up.
Right. With digital, you have instant search. You type the term, and it finds every instance in the entire book in like a second.
And I'm guessing it handles definitions, too. I hate having to switch to Google just to look up a word. It breaks my concentration.
It does. There's an instant dictionary. You just click on any word you don't know, and the definition pops up. You stay in the flow. You stay focused on the material.
But the real game changer, the thing that saves hours and endless frustration, is referencing.
Oh, yeah. The sources mentioned an automated citation generator. That sounds almost too good to be true. Is it legit?
It is genuinely revolutionary. With one click, it generates a perfect citation in the Harvard referencing style, which is the Boston Standard, ready for you to copy and paste into your assignment.
For both in-text and the final reference list.
Both. It pulls the data directly from the verified source, so it's incredibly accurate. It allows you to focus your brain power on your argument, not on whether a comma is in the right place.
That alone is a massive upgrade. But the research power goes even further into AI. The sources talk about an AI-enabled research assistant. What is that?
Okay, this is where it gets really powerful. And let's be clear, this is not about AI writing your essay for you. It's a research tool.
Like a smart search engine.
A very smart one. You can ask it a complex question, like how can I improve time management in a hybrid learning environment? And it doesn't just search the web. It provides an answer based only on the verified books and journals in that million-title library.
So it's pulling from trusted academic sources.
Exactly. And then it points you to the specific books or chapters you should read and even suggests follow-up questions to deepen your research. It's like having a research librarian who has read 1 million books and is on call for you 24/7.
It's an accelerator for critical thinking, not a replacement for it.
Precisely. And while all this is great for efficiency, we have to talk about inclusion. These platforms are designed to break down learning barriers.
What kind of specific features are we talking about beyond just making the text bigger?
Well, first there's text-to-speech, or read aloud. The platform can read the entire textbook to you. That's huge for auditory learners or just for giving your eyes a rest.
And for students with reading challenges.
There's deep font customization. This includes the specific availability of the Open Dyslexic font, which can help with letter recognition for some users, and another tool called the Beeline Reader.
The Beeline Reader, I haven't heard of that.
It's brilliant. It uses a subtle color gradient that flows from the end of one line to the start of the next. It just gently guides your eyes across the page, which can dramatically reduce fatigue and improve focus. It adapts the text to you.
So that whole concern about eye strain from screens, they've tackled it head on.
Completely. You can change the background to a softer color like sepia or use a dark mode. You control the font size, the style, and again, with text-to-speech, you can give your eyes a complete break and keep learning.
Okay, so we've got accessibility, convenience, incredible academic tools. Let's connect all of this to the end goal, getting a job. How does using this platform make you more employable?
This is the future-proofing part. The skills you gain go way beyond just your module content. By using these tools every day, you're building a tech skill set that employers are desperate for.
What do you mean specifically?
I mean, you're learning to navigate huge digital databases, manage cloud-based resources, use AI assistants for research. These aren't just soft skills. These are hard, practical skills in knowledge management and digital literacy.
And it must build better learning habits too.
It absolutely cultivates self-directed learning. You're learning how to find, evaluate, and apply information on your own. In a career where things change constantly, that ability to learn independently is probably the most valuable skill you can have.
The sources also mentioned the democratization of knowledge. In the South African context, that seems particularly important.
It's monumental, giving every single student, regardless of where they live, instant access to a world-class library of 1 million titles. It levels the playing field. It gives graduates the digital-first mindset they need to thrive anywhere.
It really is a profound upgrade. So just to recap, we've seen the 4 pillars: the massive free library expansion, instant offline access on any device, incredibly powerful research tools like AI and automated citations, and maybe most importantly, the development of real-world job skills.
And to wrap this all up, there's one last compelling piece of evidence from the sources we need to leave you with. Study after study on these kinds of robust digital platforms has shown that students who really use these integrated tools, well, they consistently get better academic results than those who just use print books.
Better results.
Better results. So we know you might like the idea of a physical book right now, but we want you to really consider how fast that preference might change once you actually experience the efficiency of finding a quote in 2 seconds, or getting your referencing done with a single click.
That time you save isn't just save time. It's more time to actually understand the material, more time to revise, or just more time to rest.
Exactly.
So embrace this transition. When semester A 2026 rolls around, dive into those 1 million titles. Play around with the citation generator. Use this huge digital advantage to set yourself up for success, both in your studies and your future career. Thanks for taking the deep dive with us.